Hey, what's up, it's Mikey Perion here, and welcome back to another episode of Promote Build Battle, here in the Hypixel server. I'll be busy for the next couple of days, so for this episode, what you will watch is from around 5 days ago, because I won't be able to record on the days near before Saturday. I hope you guys will still enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get started! Hey, here we go again in 3, 2, and 1. So let's see what we have here. We got Zoo, Fantasy, Holiday, Harbor, and Steampunk. So I think we are okay. Someone had just used his super vote. So, Harbor. I'm thinking that for this team, we are going to do a naval base. Well, it's still on a harbor, and maybe we can also build an aircraft carrier. So since it's a naval base. So here we're trying to do an outline. On the half of the plot, we are going to build the platform or the dock. So the half part is the dock, and as much as possible you want to make the aircraft carrier as big as possible. So we're using almost half of the plot for the aircraft carrier. So we'll start building the base of the aircraft carrier. So we'll just use field tools like this. So we'll start to make the shape of the maybe we can use black terracotta. So we're starting to make the shape of a ship, so something like that. So gradually we'll use field blocks just like this, and little by little it will start to become smaller and smaller. So it will have something like a cone shape, and just like that. So until it becomes, just one block thick. So let's place that in the field tools, and let's set the coordinates over here. So one block. So there you go. Place it, and so it's something like just this one. So it will be like somehow it's like a cone shape, just like a shape of a ship. So well, this kind of tongue twister to say that. So now we only have 3 blocks wide. So maybe we can just put some blocks here for the point of the ship. So we're almost at the end, and maybe let's add some more details over here, just to look it like, somehow shape of the base of the ship. So sure. So many tongue twister on that word, on that phrase. Okay, let's also do on this side, just like that, and some more here. Okay, now let's start to build the platform. So let's use some cyan terracotta. I don't know why it is cyan, but it looks great to me though. So let's have like an overhang over here, something like that. So that will be the deck, the flight deck of the aircraft carrier. So on this part, it will be somehow offset. It will be on the same edge of that part. So let's fill that with gray or cyan terracotta. So just like that. So on this part we will have the runway. So we will use block of coal for the runway, so it will look like somehow an asphalt, or I don't know what's the material they use for the runway, and something like that. So, and on this part let's mark this as the control tower. So well, I'm not really totally familiar on how the aircraft carrier structured. So let's just assume, of course, I always see something like a control tower, which is also something like that, they have in the airports. So on this part, let's use some outline, so at least it will look, neat, just like that. So we have put a straight line of block of quartz, and also on this side. So well, we have like, the contrast of color, so it will look really good, just like this. So let's fill that up with block of quartz as white, and there you go. So now let's start to build the aircraft, or maybe a fighter jet. So I also don't have any idea on how to build a fighter jet. This is my first time, especially on this scale. It's quite small, so the details will be very much limited. So let's try to make most out of it. So let's grab maybe cyan again, or gray. That looks great to me, but it's called cyan terracotta. So just like on this part, just like that for the engine, and on this part as well. On the front part, it should be pointy, just like that, pointy. And then okay, why did I do this? Okay, let's use some cobblestones just to represent it's like the engine part. And now let's use glass for the cockpit, where the pilot will be, it's like the pilot deck. I don't know what it is called. It's just the cockpit. And let's use some half slabs of quartz, just like this, to make an outline. So the colors are pretty much standardized, or at least we have the color palette of gray, white, and black. So that looks good. So maybe somewhere over here. So on the back part, maybe let's use this one, bedrock, for the boosters or the turbo, or I don't know what it's called. So that looks good. And now let's finish building the control tower. So let's use again block of quartz, so we'll have variation of colors, and maybe some glass blue. So for the windows, so it will look good. Somehow I want to make this simple because I don't want to emphasize on the details, because I'm not really knowledgeable about aircraft carriers. So as I know, there's something like this on aircraft carriers, like a control tower, which is pretty much same as with the airports, which controls the traffic of the the aircrafts in the runway. So now I think the aircraft carrier is quite good. It's good now. So I have changed the plot into water, so it will look like a sea. So now let's start building on the dock. So maybe we can start building something like a barracks over here, some buildings, military buildings. So let's put some door over there. I have used iron blocks for something like it will have like a metallic texture, so it will look firm. Okay, there you go. Let's just use fill tools, fill that with iron blocks, just like that. Copy that, and also do it on this side, so the pasting should be here. Okay, there you go. And also do on the back part. So let's fill this with a block of quartz, and there you go. Okay, and let's have something like the roof support, which matches on the front side. And now let's start to build the roof, the actual roof of the barracks. So I have used this green terracotta because somehow it represents, it's close to the color of the camouflage. So it's looked like military, color of a military uniform. So something like that. And let's also use green over here, and some more blocks over here. So while building this, maybe let's talk about some other stuff. So my channel is turning into third week now, so I would like to thank you guys for supporting the channel, and I would also like to give thanks to my guildmates in Monocron. For some of you guys who doesn't know, I am part of Monocron Guild, which is one of the biggest, the largest guild in Hypixel Build Battle, along with iBuild. So I've been with Monocron for 6 months now, and actually I'm a member of the guild since it started last December. So we have a lot of great builders in the guild, especially Beast is in our guild, who is number 1 in the leaderboard. And wait, let's put some fence over here so we'll have more details. So and as well as we also have top players for pro mode like myself. Well, I don't want to boast that, but also we have the a lot of great pro mode builders in the guild, like the Night King, Quastru, who else, Nice Buns, FJK, Teddy, and Didi, and many more. So some of my guild mates also have a YouTube channel, so check them out in my featured channels and subscribe to them as well. So now we only have few seconds left. So let's do the finishing. Let's add some more details like this chest and trap chest and crafting table, so it will look like military supplies. on the deck, so something like that. And at least we can pile up the chest side by side. Let's put some crafting bench over here, which represents like cargo boxes, and maybe some chest as well over here. So let's alternate that, trap chest and normal chest. And we still have a few seconds left, so let's just add more details. So it will add the vibe of, you know, they have a lot of supplies, military supplies in the base. So only a few seconds left, and let's see how it goes. So it's looking good. Quite simple, but looking good. Alright, okay, let's start voting. So we only have a ship. Where's the dock or the harbor? It's only a ship though. But yeah, sorry. I cannot give you the best vote, so sorry. Okay, let's see. Next. Okay, this is our build. So, well, it's not that extravagant. It's massive, but a little simple. But I also like the colors because it's only like, you know, gray. We have a color palette of some brown and some green. So it looks good. Okay, we had a legendary. Nice. All right. Okay, yeah, this looks like a harbor, but there are no boats. Maybe they just left. But it's okay. You should have built some boats, maybe at least one. But it's okay. It's on harbor, so it's good. It's nice. Okay, let's see. Next one. All right. This doesn't look like a. It looks like a village. You got houses. It's empty inside. He has a river, but sorry, it's not the theme though. So that's my standard for voting. If it is not the theme, I cannot, you know, I can only give poop. Sorry. All right. This one, yes, at least we got a harbor or a dock. You got a ship. You got this platform over here. Somehow it looks nice. So, but we'll just only give good or okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Joe ho ho. All right. Okay. Okay. The ship is nice, but the dock looks like a pier or a bridge. I don't know. I like the concepts, like a yacht. It's like a yacht. So I can give okay. Not too much details, but yeah. Alright, let's see next build. Okay, we only had few players in this round, so well, we still won. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, please leave a like, and make sure to subscribe. This has been Mikey Perion, and I'll see you guys next time.